What is happening, DJ Talk family? And how are y'all doing today? First of all, I would like to welcome you guys to the 51st episode of DJ Talk. Now, before we get started, first of all, we would like to welcome the new month of September, the first day of September. And we're getting off to a pretty good start in this month, you know? And I feel like there's going to be a lot of big things to come. And not only that, but also, I think September is going to be the best month this year. That's my opinion. And I hope it's going to be the best month for you guys as well. I also would like to send a shout out to everyone and hope you all are doing great and hope everything goes great for you guys. And not only that, but hopefully you guys win and we all win together. So let's go. Let's win. So, if you guys haven't heard the last episode, it was a moment of celebration, you know? Celebrating 1 year anniversary of DJ Talk, making dreams come true. So, that is what the last episode was really all about. It was about making a dream come true, it was about overcoming a lot of things in life, but at the end of the day, reaching that height of excellence. And that's what we're going to continue to do, reach that height of excellence. So let's continue to be excellent and let's continue to be great. Because we are destined for greatness. And at the end of the day, we are going to get what is ours and we are going to win together. We're going to go step by step by step by step by step, and let's have a winning attitude. Let's start it off the right way. So make sure you guys go check that out. So without any further ado, I've said it many times and I don't know when I'm going to stop saying it, but I'm going to continue to say it. Let's get right to it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to quiet the storm. So, to everyone that have a new question about this. So, what does it mean to quiet the storm? That's a great question. It means that when you know that something is about to go horribly wrong, but hasn't just yet, then you are in the quiet before the storm hits. You know, there are key steps on how to quiet the storm, and we're going to start it off with numero uno. Number one, stay calm at all times. You know what? You know what the key of how to stay calm at all times? One word, prayer. Prayer is our direct connection with God to receive his power. If there's anything we need more of during a storm, is prayer. Like in a natural storm, you run the risk of your power going out. Don't let that be the case in spirituality. Storms can tempt us to get distracted with the storm itself and lose focus on God. Prayer, on the other hand, helps us to keep our eyes on God, who is greater than any storm we will face in life. Slow down and breathe. There is a saying among race car drivers: slow down in a cockpit equals fast on the track. When you're going too quickly, carelessness is bound to occur, making an enough chaotic situation much worse. Encourage your team to slow down the pace just enough so that they can be methodical and careful. Hyperventilation never helps anyone, so just take a few deep breaths and relax. If everyone stays focused and steady, much more can be accomplished in less time, making everyone more comfortable. Now, before we get to the second part, yes, We have to focus on everything that we have to go through when it comes to the storm. Because you see, yes, it is true. God, Jehovah, the one and only, is bigger than the storm. And like I said, He is bigger than our storm. He's bigger than everything. That's what Jehovah, the one and only, is all about. He's going to make sure and let it known that He will make a way for us, for all of us. And just like I said before, He will want us to slow down, remain calm at all time, and never lose focus on what He has planned and what He has stored for all of us. So, with that being said, let's get back to the topic. Number two, stay focused. Now that we mentioned the word focus, sometimes you got to remind yourself who you are. Far too often, we look to others to validate who we are. We wait for someone to tell us, great job, you have what it takes, you have whatever it takes to make it happen, you have whatever it takes to be successful. That's what you want to hear sometimes. What happens when there's is no one offering those affirmations? People who are successful understand the importance of giving themselves a pep talk. Number three, stay encouraged. You know, there are three things that we need in our lives, and that is confidence, patience, and flexibility. So we're going to start with this. One, confidence. Confidence in the strength you have to hold yourself steady in the face of the squall. Sometimes all you have to do is recognize the power you already possess to stand your ground against a challenge that threatens to push you over. Two, patience. Patience with the time it takes to reach the goals or destination or or destination, same words, you have in mind for yourself. Recognize and accept that the prevailing winds might require a little more time to navigate than you have originally planned. Take your time and let the breeze carry you as it will. Three, flexibility with your life plan, not to put too fine at a point on it. But sometimes you have to see which way the wind is blowing and adjust course. Letting go of one path can be disappointing, but if you let the breeze wash over you, it might gently guide you in a new more positive direction. Number four, motivate yourself. Build on success. Success creates success. When you just won, it is easy to feel motivated about almost anything. Anything at all. Emotions tend not to be situation specific. So a small win, whether you compliment from a colleague or finishing two-thirds of your tasks before noon, can turn you into a juggernaut. There are many ways you can place small successes earlier onto your spur motivation later. Structuring your to do list, placing straightforward tasks such as exercising, well, just to say it, and for people that want to be, in shape and want to be in good health, it is important to exercise. So I'm just going to put it right there. Exercising early in the day or giving yourself an affirmation can do the trick. Put some motivation in your ear. Yes. Perfect word right there. Sometimes we all need motivation. A very good part motivation in our ear. When it comes, let's say, for example, you need somebody to motivate you, you need somebody to guide you up, lift you up, and never bring you down. That's what you need, people like that in your life. You need people that could motivate you, that could help you out, that could bring the best out of you, turn your weaknesses into strength. I mean, that's what we all need. We need something like that to motivate us, to bring the best out of you. Sometimes in life, that's what we all need. We need somebody to bring the best out of us. We need somebody that could turn our weaknesses into strength. Sometimes we need to take the negative and replace it with the positive, and that's what we all need. Some motivation in our ear. Because when you are stuck in a slump, that is when it's time to rise up and be more productive in what we have to do. And it takes one. All it takes one is rousing speech to change your mindset. To change your mindset. It takes one speech, just one speech itself to change your mindset. Changing a mindset is a great way to learn how to increase motivation. And last but not least, number five, be happy. Just like that song that I said earlier, long time ago. I said in a few episodes back, I said in an old song that says something like this: "Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now." And you know the lyrics, right? Now, there are key steps on how to be happy. And how do we be happy? Well, let's find out together. The key steps are smile. Number one, smile. We smile because we're happy, and smiling causes the brain to release dopamine, which makes us happier. While not completely foolproof, researchers have found that the link between smiling and happiness could be attributed in the facial feedback hypnosis, where facial expression may have a modest influence on emotions. That does not mean you have to go around with a fake smile plastered on your face all the time. No, no, you don't. Because when you feel like you're fake smiling and all, that means you're going through a tough situation in your life. And believe me, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Like I said before, but the next time you find yourself low, crack a smile and see what happens. Or try starting each morning by smiling at yourself in the mirror. That's what we have to do all the time. Smile. Even if we're hurting, even if we're going through a tough situation, but smile. But don't fake smile because that's a wrong thing to do. Two, give a compliment. Research shows that performing acts of kindness may also help promote your overall well being. Giving a sincere compliment is a quick, easy way to brighten someone's day while giving your own happiness a boost of confidence. Catch the person's eye and say, with a smile on your on the face, and say they know you mean it. You might be surprised by how good it makes you feel. If you want to offer someone a compliment on their physical appearance, make sure to do it in a respectful way. 3. Acknowledge the unhappy moments. A positive attitude is generally a good thing, but bad things happen to everyone. It's just part of life. If you get some bad news, make a mistake, or just feel like you're in a funk, don't try to pretend you're happy. Acknowledge the feeling of unhappiness, letting yourself experience it for a moment, and then shift your focus toward what made you feel this way and what might take to recover. 4. Let go of grudges. This can often be easier than done, said than done. But remembering that you are not necessarily doing it for another person or other people may help you be more open to beginning the process. Sometimes offering forgiveness or dropping the grudge is more about self care than compassion for others. Take a stock of your relationship with others. Are you harboring any resentment or ill will towards someone? If so, consider reaching out to them in an effort to bury the hatchet. This does not mean it have to be reconciliation. You just you may need to end the relationship and move on. If reaching out is not an option, try getting your feeling out in a letter. You don't have to send it to them. Just get it out. Getting your feeling out of your mind and into the world can be freeing. You can shred the letter afterward if you want to. So you see, when it comes to quieting the storm, you have to say enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Yep, enough is definitely enough, and yes, it's definitely time for some change. So in order to quiet the storm, you have to rebuild yourself from the bottom to top and become more stronger than ever and be more confident than ever before. So to end this episode, I would like to leave you guys with a taste of knowledge and wisdom. Never be afraid of the storm and never back down to anyone, because if you do that, you will never become a winner and never get to a place that you wanted to go like you've never gone before. So take heart and never back down. So I would like to thank everyone for tuning in to this episode, and thank you for the love and support, and keep watching, keep listening, and keep in touch. And also, but very also, stay tuned for the new episode of DJ Talk. Stay positive and stay focused. Peace out and have a great night.